Thurrock Parkrun. Don't worry, the camera will sort itself out in a second. I nearly did a whole parkrun of nose cam again, but managed to just realise after a kilometre my mistake. So I didn't totally fuck up the footage. I've actually managed to put some photos. I'm super proud. It took me 2 hours to basically drag and drop photos into the footage. But anyway, so we've got some photos of Jimmy coming up in a second. Me and Jimmy did the 10 miler last week. It was the Norfolk County Championships. We're in the 50 to 55-year-old age category, and Jimmy got first place. How about that? Legend. And the photo is coming up now. You're going to see Jimmy's face for the first time. I think we can agree he's a very handsome chap. Well done, Jimmy. He got a 101 on a really tough course and a really tough day. And then, because Jimmy's eyes are shit, he was running at night and he fucked over and he ended up in A&E. I shouldn't be laughing. And he did this. Oh my God, it's gross, isn't it? Like Hobbit feet. But emotional, it's better. Somewhat better. He's just been round. He brought me my trophy because I got third place in the Norfolk County Championships 10 mile in a time of 1:03. And Jimmy just dropped off my trophy and again showed me his foot. And here is a picture of me smiling, which was very temporary because I was running alongside someone who pointed out there was a camera and I went back to grunting very shortly afterwards. And here is my trophy and medal. Anyway, let's get back to Thurrock. So first things first, I can't say my THs, so I'm going to say Thurrock. And I'm a bit worried that's... Well, actually, I'm not worried because I was about to say I'm a bit worried it sounds like a swear word. But, yeah, given the amount of times I swear during my commentary, I don't think that's a thing. I did a warm-up lap. Really nice atmosphere at this park run. Everyone was like really, really friendly, and I was standing there with my shitty social skills, like staring at the floor. But I was really appreciating it, and it was really nice to see everyone kind of talking and mingling. It had a really good vibe to it. 10 out of 10 for the toilets as well. Incredibly warm. If you are freezing your ass off like I was, just go in the toilets for ages. I mean, that's not weird at all, just hanging around the toilets, which I did shamelessly to keep warm. Anyway, I did a little recce of this, and it was road shoes, but it's quite flat. There's a little bit of gradient, but you can see there's some puddles of water, so the traction was a little bit of an issue, and I will be using that as my primary excuse for this parkrun. Currently, I'm in position 2, and you can probably just see a gentleman about, 80 metres or so. I did bring my spikes as well, but I thought that would just be a dick move, and like turning up at, so I wasn't going to do that. Probably a bit of an injury risk, and my second legendary excuse is that I've had a little bit of a psoas thing, which is absolutely fine, but I think I can still validly use it as an excuse for a little while longer, because it was vaguely uncomfortable. Anyway, I was warming up. It's really windy. That is my third excuse. But it was windy for everyone, so it's not a very good excuse. If you're ever coming up with excuses before you do an event or a race, it's best if you can think of excuses that only apply solely to you and not to other people, therefore underpinning any shortcomings in your performance. So mine's usually just lack of talent. So, anyway, well, we're all happy that Jimmy's foot at least isn't broken. I did have an x-ray photo as well. I should have put that one up. Super exciting. I've had a special request. Hi, I think I said hello. Thank you. Not hello. Hello. To every marshal this time. I'm really trying for 100% batting average. So I have somewhere in this video put a photo of my cat, Brenda. Brenda is beautiful and she is lovely. We did have words last night because we just had a bit of a row. And she, to make up with me in the morning, brought me in a mouse. So you'll see that Brenda is incredibly cute, but she's also an absolute savage. Anyway, I had a special request for a photo of Brenda, which cats, I'm not sure they actually fit in a Parkrun commentary video. But anyway, there we go. That's what it is. I forgot to put the timer up here. I didn't forget. I forgot to ask ChatGPT to put the timer up there. So I think I've got a rough idea of what I do. You can see this was really hard. I was warming up and I was sort of feeling all right. I knew I had some work down here and I knew this was going to be like a vulnerable parkrun. I'd had a little stalk of the times and I felt like I could do like an emotional dedication to Jimmy's foot. Because on a serious note, he's an excellent runner. He had a wicked event and like I'm so super happy for him to get that trophy. And it's like a proper tough course as well. So like it's a really good time on that course. Anyway, and then he fucks over and I just think, bollocks. Like that is really, really unlucky. So I was going to dedicate this effort to Jimmy, but probably in the first sort of kilometre, just wasn't really, I was feeling it. Like I wanted to try. You can hear me grunting like a good one. But like my leg, I don't know, I think my legs might have been all right. I think this was a head thing. I feel like I was able to push myself, but like, yeah, I just didn't really have it. I've had a really tired week. I feel like most people would back off when that happens. I don't think that works for me. I took a couple of rest days and I think that made it worse. So I think what you should do, absolutely don't do this, but what you should do if you feel tired is double down, multiply your training by a factor of 4, and then don't sleep and probably hydrate really badly as well. So I didn't double my training load, so I'm going to try and do that tomorrow. I might video my session tomorrow. I'm trying for good for age for Newport Marathon, not for Newport Marathon. I'm trying for that good for age, the London Marathon. Time for me is 3:07, so I'm trying to go for about a 3:04, 3:05, which is, I think that's a bit ambitious for me, but I'm going to give it a go. And I feel like I might just hold myself to account a bit more if I video some of my training. I think it will be super boring to watch, and it definitely won't come with any decent advice or training advice because I'm so bad at that. I was saying to Jimmy when he was around it, I was like, maybe I'm going to do 4 miles, like really quite intense, a mile jog, and I know that I won't. Like, I'm not that disciplined. I'll probably run for a bit quite hard, then I'll slow down, then I'll run a bit further, quite hard. Then I'll think, fuck it, have I gone far enough? Then the only way I can trick myself into the second half of that run is by doing an out and back and having to run in reverse. And if there's a headwind, I'll sulk and I'll probably just jog it in. But what I thought was, if I'm being a bit of a prick on my run, that if I video it, then I'll think that maybe someone's watching it, especially if there's like my future wife is watching it, and then I'll feel like I have to be a bit more hunky and put some effort in. Equally, I'm not sure my future wife is going to be watching YouTube videos of a 50-year-old man running mediocrely, training for the London Marathon that he might not get into. Anyway, who knows? In other news, I suppose we could all just spare a moment for this really cute Brenda. Oh my God, she's amazing. But she also thinks she's a guinea pig, and this is Fidget the guinea pig. Unfortunately, Fidget is dead now. That was from last summer, and Brenda and Fidget, and there was Mr. Lazy as well, but he's camera shy. They would all kind of play together and cuddle up and sleep together, and it was really, really cute and lovely. So let's talk about this fucking parkrun, Jason. So I love this terrain. It felt a little bit like I kind of wasted a really good course. Beautifully organised. The parking was slick. There was this lady Very nice lady, very cheerful lady. And she was like, she had like this paddle that was like, it had a smiley face on and then a frowny face. And they were directing like all the cars because there's limited parking spaces. And it was like super slick. It was incredible. And then the Parkrun director was really fun. I really liked her. She gave us quite a view, quite an overview of the Parkrun. It was really nice. And then there was someone, I think his name was Chris. He had a birthday and we all sung him happy birthday, which isn't really in my comfort zone, but I gave it a go. And it sort of took me back to when I used to go to church and when I used to pretend that I was singing, but I wasn't really singing. Anyway, maybe I'll sing for you one day. That would be nice, wouldn't it? So, this guy, I feel like I'm gaining on him. So I'm in P2, which I suspected I'd be somewhere around here because it's a lovely park run and it's sometimes won somewhere between sort of 18 and 20 minutes around that. So that's kind of gives me a chance. And I was sussing out all the people. It's really funny because I was sussing out all the people at the start. Like, we're supposed to pretend we don't, but you definitely do that. And then one guy turned up and my heart sank because, like, if I've ever seen a person that is definitely fast at running, it was him. He was wearing, like, those short shorts. I was like, bollocks, he's really fast, isn't he? You could just tell he was really fast. But I think he might be racing tomorrow or something because he patted the bloke who's in front of me by about 10 metres at the moment. Really nice chap. We had a little fist bump at the end. He patted him on the shoulder and like deliberately kind of slowed down. So I feel like he was kind of resting his legs or something there. I definitely think he was proper fast. Anyway, so like there's only a kilometre left because I fucked up the start of this recording with having nose cam. I don't know. If anyone is requesting nose cam, maybe that's a bit of a fetish. You got about 1 second fleetingly of my nose. But now it's quite stressful. You can't see it. This very bright sunlight was super annoying. And I was finding it really difficult to see. But he is currently there. Like, you can just see him off to the, in the middle of the screen there, in green top. And I think at this point, I'm absolutely dying my ass. My pulse rate's quite high. I don't feel like I can really get it up high. And now I'm like, shit, this is my sweet spot as well. Like, so I'm trying to kick here. But I don't know if you can see my gait in that shadow. I just feel really heavy. My hips are down. I can feel like there's no bounce in me. I just feel really sluggish. I feel like I'm grinding this one out. And I'm doing all right. I've sort of got a fairly good old pace on. But, it's nice, lapping a few runners. We're sort of all cheering each other on and all that sort of thing. Or actually, am I cheering anyone on? I think I grunted a few well dones. But yeah, so now I'm trying. Do I get him? I want to get him. I know what happens, and I'm trying not to do a spoiler, because it did get a bit exciting. As I was recording this, I was thinking, oh shit, this is actually quite good footage. So this should be my terrain, at every step I'm trying to get him. I know if we get to the final 400 metres and I'm not level with him, I fucked it. There's no way I'm going to win against anyone. I wouldn't win against my mum in a sprint. Actually, my mum was quite a good runner. But anyway, there's no chance I'm going to win in a sprint against anyone. So I'm grinding it out. It really hurts. I just want everything to end. I want everyone to just what I really want is for him to really, really slow down and die on his arse, but he's not going to. You can't quite see him because the sunlight's being a bit of a knobhead here. What you can see is my pulse rate is 181 beats per minute, despite only running 4k. Oh shit, I am fucked. But I am trying. I'm trying my hardest for you. I'm trying my hardest for Jimmy, and it's not quite panning out. I'm going to have a go. I know when we get to the corner, there's like 300, maybe 400 metres left, and I'm really thinking maybe I'm going to have a real crack at it. But I haven't got the beans in my legs. There's nothing in my legs. I don't think I'm going to be able to get him. Come on, though. Come on, try it. You piece of fucking shit, Jason. That's what was missing. I didn't call myself a piece of shit. I didn't have my motivational talk. I mean, we both cut up this corner a little bit as well. I don't know if anyone spotted that. And now I'm just grinding it out. Come on, Jason. Come on. Do it for Jimmy. Get him. No, you can't even see him. It's like 5 meters, not even that. The start is about 200 meters away. We're currently being blinded. It looks like angels have come down from heaven to try and help me, except they're not. They're hovering over this gentleman and helping him to the end, and I'm trying my hardest for you. I'm 182 beats per minute. That, for me, is very close to needing some form of cardiac, whatever you call it. I can't speak anymore. Come on, last little sprint. I don't have a sprint. I'm bad at sprinting. Come on, Jake. No, I fucked it. Sorry. I'm really sorry. I've let everyone down. I've let myself down. I've let Jimmy down. I've let Brenda down. And I can see Brenda on the sofa right now looking at me very, very scathing, like I just didn't quite try hard enough. Thank you, Thurrock. You were amazing. My camera work was not.